Hello everyone. I just wanted to share with you what I'll call my non-expo haul because I was supposed to go to the Orlando Scrapbook Expo this past weekend, and because of what's going on in the country with the virus and everything, that got postponed. So hopefully I'll get to go in June, and hopefully by June everything will be back to normal, but we will see. If not, I still plan on going to an expo at some point later this year. But I wanted to support some of the vendors that are exhibiting at the expo. So I did go ahead and get some things, and I thought I'd share them with everybody. I love watching these kinds of videos, and so it's fun to kind of share what you get with other people. So I'm working on a Disney trip right now. So I did go ahead and get anything that I was going to buy for that trip. I did go ahead and get that stuff online so that I could go ahead and get my trip done. Because at this point, I do plan on having it done before I would go to an expo. I did also go ahead and buy some extra things that I just really wanted that I'm probably not going to use anytime soon, but I had to have them. I'm sure some of you can relate to that, but patience is not my best quality for sure. So I'm just going to show you some of the things I got. One site that I went to was Crazy Creations, and I do buy a lot of stuff from them already, and I do get their monthly card kit, which looks cool. Honestly, I've gotten 3 of them so far and haven't used any of them yet. I will at some point, but they look like fun. And I was actually signed up for a bunch of their classes as well, so I'm sure I'll end up getting more of their product in the classes, but for now, I wanted to get a few things. I do a craft show at a brewery 4 times a year. They have vendors come in and we can set up, and I do handmade cards. So I have made cards with these. I guess this is called Beer Party. I've made cards with this before, but I've sold them all. So I have another one of these. And I actually have another one of them that they sent in the sticker grab bag I got. So I'm going to make some more cards for that craft show. I got cat and dog because I make pet sympathy cards. And I have cats, so I can use them for that. I got these little succulents. I just thought they were cute. I have no immediate need for them. I just kind of thought they would be neat. I got these apron and grill stickers for Father's Day cards because I do need to make some of those for the next craft show. And I got these little ice cream cones just because they're adorable, so why not? And then I've been working on some fashion-themed cards that have like makeup or purses and shoes and things like that. And I'm going to make more because I have more paper like the Echo Park Fashionista line and some other ones. So I got these purses and shoes because I thought they'd be cool. And for those of you who aren't really sure about these stickers, they're basically just vinyl outline stickers. You peel them off and put them on their glitter paper, and you color them with alcohol markers so they just really shine, and they're just really pretty. Kind of like what's in these card kits. They were offering bundles. They do this, I've noticed once a month they do a live video on their Facebook page where they release new products, and it's usually around the middle of the month, and they release 2 card kit bundles, and one bundle has 3 card kits. So I bought both. So I have 6 new card kits to add to the other 5 that I still have sitting on my shelf that need to be done. But again, I'm not patient, and I wanted to have them. So this one's the Lotus, and you can change the sentiments out on these, but they give you everything that you need. You got the outline paper, the glitter. The only thing you have to provide, besides the obvious of like adhesive and maybe scissors or whatever, is your own markers to color with. And they do sell those too. This one's called Summer Fun. This one's called Hibiscus. This one's called Sweet Candy. This one's called Tractor. And this one's my favorite. This is the sloth one. I'm not super into sloths, but I'm kind of getting into them. I think they're just kind of cool. So I did get some paper for sloths, and I have sloth washi tape and stuff. So it's possible I may change out the background to this, or I may not because it might just be too busy. But that's what I got from Crazy Creations. I'll get it right here. All right, and then I went to Paper Wizard's website. And again, Disney is what I was shopping for mostly. So I got this one for the Tower of Terror ride at Hollywood Studios. I got this one for the Toy Story pages I'm going to have for Hollywood Studios. Then I got this Magic on Main Street, and this one's kind of cool. I think that's going to be nice when it's done. These are actually a lot bigger than I expected them to be. I got this Animal Kingdom collage. Again, a lot of layers and things. If you're not familiar with Paper Wizard, they have a lot of layers. The die cuts are, some would call them pricey. Usually $7.99 to $9.99 is normal, but they do have a lot of layers, and they have it so you put them together yourself, so you kind of get to be a little creative. And I got this Main Street one. And in my online order, they did send me a coupon for $10 off my next $50 purchase on their website, and it's good all year, so I thought that was a nice little touch. Then I went to Queen & Company's website, and I do buy Queen & Company a lot, and I have a lot of what they have that I want, but they, you know, are coming out with new things all the time. And it just so happened right around the time that I should have been at the expo and was kind of bummed, they released these shaker kits that I've been waiting for. I think there's like 14 or 15 of them all together, and I do have the suitcase one, and it came out really neat. So I got this fishbowl one because I love ocean life and fish and aquarium and stuff. So I've got a lot of paper and stuff like that. So I figured I could definitely do something cool with this one. I got this cupcake one because I thought it would be great for birthday cards. And these are neat because they come with the outline die, your windows obviously for the shaker, and then they come with a little stamp set and a set of 4, so you can make 4 cards. So the only thing that it doesn't come with is paper and the toppings that go inside, but I've got just about every one that they sell, so I'll be fine. And then I got this butterfly one. I just thought that was a really pretty one. I mean, it'd be great for get well, like they have it, or just birthday, or thinking of you, or really anything. So I just thought that would be a neat one. So there's still a bunch that I need to get, but I have to pace myself. My husband isn't thrilled when I buy a lot of stuff, so, you know, I gotta spread it out a little bit. Then I went to Petticoat Parlor's website, and I did use a couple of the die cuts that I bought already. I got a Gatorland one that's already on my pages, and I got a couple for Medieval Times because I did that while I was in Orlando. So those have been used. Then I got this Ghostbusters one because I went to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal this past year, and there was a Ghostbuster house. And so I'm going to do some pages for that. And then I got some Star Wars ones for Hollywood Studios. So I got a Darth Vader. I got a Chewbacca. I got a R2-D2. A BB-8. He's a lot bigger than I expected him to be. Star Wars title. And a C-3PO. Petticoat Parlor has really almost anything that you could possibly need. They have a lot of stuff for theme parks and stuff like that too. Oh, and I have a couple more from them here. They got piled in with something else. But Pandora, World of Avatar, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and the Magic Kingdom. So that's what I got from Petticoat Parlor. Then I went to Scrapbook Concierge. They were going to exhibit at the expo. I think this is the first year that they're doing it because I've never seen them at an expo before, and I just found out about them this past year. But they do layout kits, which is not something I normally buy a lot of, but I've been getting into layout kits a lot more. I've been ordering from them, and I've been ordering from Out on a Limb because they just have some unique things that I don't see very often. So I haven't decided if it's cheaper or more expensive to do layout kits because Scrapbook Concierge kits run anywhere from $12 to $15. Out on a Limb is a little cheaper at $8.99 usually, but you can buy, you know, a couple sheets of paper and some embellishments for a layout that would be less than that in some cases. But if some of you are like me and I have what my friend likes to call an addictive personality where I just buy a lot of things, like once I find something I like, I'll buy a lot of it, and then I end up with a lot more than I need for my projects. So I'm trying out these page kits and see how they work. So I saw on their website they had this Key West one, and they don't make a lot of stuff for Key West scrapbooking in general. I mean, I found a few things online, but there's not as much stuff for there as other places. So I got this kit, and I got this bingo kit. I think this is a limited thing. Like, I think they brought it back and basically they'll sell it till they sell out. But I got it because when I go on cruises, I always play bingo. I love doing that on cruise ships. And there's not a lot of bingo themed scrapbook stuff out there. So I decided to get just these two for right now. They did have some other ones that I was interested in. They had a Pandora and an Epcot for Disney, but they can no longer put the Disney stuff on their website. So it's sold through Amazon. And the shipping time is a lot longer on there, and I'm just not that patient. So it's like a few weeks or something. So I'm going to see if I can make do with the stuff I have for those things, and then maybe just buy other kits from them when I see them at the expo. Then I went to Eyelet Outlet's website, and they were a vendor that I was going to probably spend a lot of money with because I just wanted so many of their little brads. And I know brads are kind of an old school thing, but I love these little shaped brads, so I'm trying to make a point to actually use them on my cards because they make a great little addition to cards. So I got one thing of washi tape. This is the beer washi tape, and again, like I mentioned earlier, I'm just making cards for this craft show that I do. They just sell well there because, you know, they're good masculine cards. So here's the beer brads. There's different types of beers in there, whatever. Then I got a lot of nature-y ones. I've been making some nature-themed cards and some seascapes and stuff like that. So I got a lot of that and some birthday-type ones. So I'll just go through and show you what I got real quick. Pine cones. Seashells. These little turtles were on clearance on their site, so I got those. Same thing with these little mushrooms. They were on clearance, so I'm going to see if I can incorporate those in somehow. I got these bears. I think they'd be great in some of the naturescapes that I've done. I've got their new polar bears and their new penguins. These are adorable. And I have Queen & Company's shaker card kit for, I think it's called All Bundled Up, but it's got a polar bear and a penguin shaker. So I'm going to try to incorporate those little guys when I make holiday cards this year. Got some snowmen. I got some cardinals. I got these monsters for my Monsters Inc. pages for Disney. I got sand dollars and starfish. I got Santa and Mrs. Claus. I got some horses and ponies. Believe it or not, at the craft show, people were asking me if I had cards with horses on them. So I didn't know that was a thing in Florida, but I guess it is. So I'm going to make some. I got some seagulls, and there's some standing and some flying ones in there. I got two types of balloons. I got their brights and their pastel ones for birthday cards. These are called seashell corners, so I thought they'd be cute somehow on cards or maybe even scrapbook pages. And then these are butterfly corners, so they kind of just do like a corner of your photo or whatever. These are called pine trees. These are called summer trees. I got some Santa hats. And then I got some birthday candles. So that's what I got from Eyelet Outlet. And then the last little bit of stuff I got was from not a specific vendor, but scrapbook.com, which I order from all the time. And I was able to just get some of the things that I wanted all in one place. So that's kind of why I went that route. This was a stamp set that was a freebie. Little turtle with a birthday cake on his back. And then I got some Nuvo drops. I have some of the glitter ones, and I really like them. And I have some of the crystal drops, but I'm one of those people that likes to have things in at least one color, or I should say one shade per color of the rainbow. So I at least want to have one of each of those colors. And so I needed some colors to fill in my rainbow. I didn't have any pink. Didn't have yellow, a darker blue. This purple is actually a lot lighter than I expected, so I'm going to still get a dark one at the expo. This one's called Sweet Lilac. But these are the crystal drops. I just love the way these add dimension to cards. This one's called Caribbean Ocean. This one's called Ebony Black. And then I like this little set because it has 3 of the colors I was missing from my rainbow right there, so I like that. It was dandelion yellow, carnation pink, and midnight blue. So So I'll get some more Nuvo drops at the expo. These will just hold me over so I have at least one of every color that I could need. I got these are new from Buttons Galore and More. They get their stuff from them, I think, yeah. So these would be great for Disney shaker cards. Still on the fence as to whether I want to get the Queen and Company Disney shaker kits or not, but I did get that suitcase kit that I mentioned, the shaped suitcase, and I did make a couple of those Disney themed. Then I got these Echo Park paper pads that I've been waiting to get forever. They've been out for a little while, but I just now got them. So this one's the boy. I just love the colors. I love all the patterns. I just really love this paper pad. I don't make a lot of child cards because I don't have children, so I am trying to make a little bit more since I do sell my cards now and other people have children. So there's one for boy and one for girl. So that's those. And then I just got a few sheets of random pieces of paper. These two are from the new Authentique Voyage line. I just got two. I really don't need any more cruise stuff, but I liked these two. And Lighthouse stuff, I like that stuff, even though I don't have a lot to scrapbook with it right now. I got one sheet for Disney. I don't actually need any Disney paper, but if I happen to find some at the expo and I'm still working on that trip, which I hope I'm not, I might get some more, but I just like this piece, so I got that. And the other side just has dots. And then I got beer paper for the same reason I've mentioned already, just so I can do those brewery cards, just so they have some kind of background or something. So got those. And look at this adorable sloth paper. I may use that on those sloth cards. We'll see. And it just has green stripe on the back. And then for those makeup themed and fashion themed cards I was mentioning earlier, I got these pieces of paper. This is the Salon line from Echo Park. And this one I think has been out for a while as well, or it may be somewhat newer. I don't recall, but I didn't want the whole set. I just kind of wanted the pieces that worked for what I was going to do. So I'm waiting for the Queen and Company makeup shaker kit to come out so that I can use these with that too. So that's everything that I got on my online in place of expo haul. So I will definitely buy a lot at the expo whenever I go and do a haul video for that. But hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.